All right, guys, we are going to do a photosynthesis molecular model. So the first thing we're going to do is click on task one, and we're going to look at this big idea here, guys. Photosynthesis is going to transform light into chemical energy. That's how plants use sunlight to make sugar. So the first thing we're going to do is use this light energy. Look at how we break these bonds in H2O. Remember, H2O is just water. So we broke the bonds in water in order to get some chemical energy that we're going to use to recombine all these atoms and make some sugar. That's what we really want from photosynthesis. So now we're going to take all these atoms that we just freed up by breaking the bonds. We're going to put them in this box so that we can see exactly how many of each element we have. The H stands for hydrogen and the O stands for oxygen. So we have 6 oxygen atoms after we break all those waters. And if we put together all of these hydrogen atoms, we are going to end with 12. So we're going to take those, and now we're going to use the chemical energy we got from breaking those bonds in water to break the bonds in carbon dioxide. Remember, plants breathe in carbon dioxide. They take in water and they take in light in order to make the products that we want for photosynthesis. So one more time, all of these O's for oxygen. We're going to put them in this box so we can see exactly how many of them we end with. And we're going to use those exact same atoms to make sugar and oxygen as the products of photosynthesis. Now, the C stands for carbon. Carbon is another element that is in, well, carbon dioxide. That makes sense. So now we can use what we just got from the reactant to make the products, oxygen, gas, and glucose. So the first thing we're going to do is build some oxygen gas. The oxygen in the air that we breathe in and that plants are making for us is O2. That means there's 2 oxygen atoms in each molecule of this oxygen gas. All right, so you can see we made 6 oxygen molecules, oxygen gas molecules. So we're going to put them here in this box so we can keep them as one of our products. Then we're going to look at the other product of photosynthesis. So if you look at what we have left, we have 6 carbons, 12 hydrogens, and 6 oxygens. Well, that is the formula for glucose. That's sugar. So we're going to build a sugar molecule using those atoms that we have left. And I know you're thinking, well, I don't think sugar looks like a big ring, Miss Culp, but this is what sugar looks like really, 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 really tiny at a molecular level. You could see all the atoms. This is kind of how they're arranged for us. So all we're going to do is use the things that we took in, water and carbon dioxide, and we use those atoms that we got to make the products. Oxygen gas, oops, and glucose, which is just sugar, which is the food that plants want. So we're going to use the energy to store it in glucose, and woo, now we got some sugar. Everybody's happy. Remember, look at our products. We have glucose, which is just stored chemical energy. We turned that light energy into chemical energy. And now we have oxygen gas, which was those 6 molecules of oxygen that we made right before this. Remember, light is the initial energy source that plants are going to use to do this process.